G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the little Liquidambar back on the table. I saw this tree only a couple of months ago. It still hadn't come out in leaf yet, and we did a pretty crazy root chop on it. The roots on this thing were just out of control. Wow. I don't know if this is a good idea. Crikey. So we took the big step, did a massive root chop on it. Wasn't even sure it'd survive myself. But yeah, it didn't skip a beat. It's been putting on really good growth. And because it's growing like this above ground, I'm going to assume that it's doing the same under the ground. It also feels really good in the pot. So I'll take off the tie-in wires today. And just going to give it a little bit of a prune. Just to remove some branches that I don't want and just promote that ramification in the areas where I do want more growth. Yeah, it definitely feels good in the pot, even without those tie-in wires holding it there. So that's good. Confident it's got good root growth. Tangled my fertilizer bag up. The front of the tree. I'm sure the front of the tree was this side. So we'll just remove this low down one so that we can see. We want to be able to see our trunk. It's another little one here going across the front. This one here, we might leave that. We may use that as the second branch, maybe. Looks like it's probably in a good position for that. Most of this other stuff, just going to cut it back. There's some more branches coming out this side just here. They're probably too close to this one above, I reckon. They'd be pretty conflicting, I think. This one on the back's probably all right. What I probably will do though is cut it back to here. There's a bud coming this way that might push that branch out the back a little bit more. We'll have a look at it next time. We may wire it down a little bit. It's probably a little bit fragile at the moment to be too concerned about it. That one there's probably a little bit close to the fork there. This one here we'll just bring back. Really just trying to promote more and more branches. That's all we're doing. Bring that one right back. Another branch here coming out the back. Could use it as another back branch. Don't know, I'm not convinced, but I won't cut it off yet. I'll just shorten it back. We can always take it off later. That's probably all we need to do for now. We've cut all our branches back, so hopefully they will start dividing. Cleaned up a few branches that were growing in the wrong place, so we can minimise how much energy goes into those areas. The rest really doesn't need touching, I don't think, at this point. The only other thing I do want to do, I'm going to trial on this one. I've got some chopped up sphagnum moss. I'm just going to lay it on the surface to give it a bit of a, just a covering, keep the sunlight off the soil, try and keep it a little bit cooler. Hopefully keep the moisture up closer to the surface. I don't have a lot of moss that likes to grow in the full sun, so this may be an okay alternative. Not sure, never tried it, so I'm going to give it a go. And hopefully that'll let the roots come up closer to the surface and make better use of all the soil in the pot. I have got a little bit of moss out the back. I may pull it. I may cut some up and put it on my next tree maybe, and just see if I can't get some going. That'll probably do for that one. Get his fertilizer bag back on. And that'll be the front of your tree. Yeah, so hopefully he will have another little flush of growth. Put out some more branches, and we can get him back again. Will we get him back again before winter? Probably will. Depends how much he grows. Let's keep an eye on all the trees, and whichever ones are growing strong and need a bit of a trim, they're the ones that end up here on the table. So yeah, hopefully it won't be too much longer and we'll see him back again. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.